Welcome to the Eric Gavisar Show. I know that I've called it a podcast in the past because that's the big buzzword these days. Of course, it sounds great. Podcast has a ring to it. But there is video involved with this, even though it's really all about hearing what I hope you consider to be my beautiful voice. But at any rate, we are now going to talk about the last line of Liverpool's defense, and I am, of course, referring to the goalkeepers, the situation between the sticks. And right now it is not a dire one, but it is certainly a situation that is far from ideal. And I say that because the Reds are heading into the season opener against Arsenal this weekend with Simon Mignolet between the goalposts. So that is a huge cause for concern because Mignolet simply is not good enough. But you look at Mignolet, and he's actually a fascinating case study on goalkeeping because he is tremendous at the most important part of goalkeeping, which is, of course, shot stopping. Mignolet's come up with some incredible saves throughout his career, but the mistakes are what really ring true and resonate with the Liverpool faithful. I mean, the mental errors, the positioning, the handling of set pieces, the lack of confidence, handling crowded situations have all just created so many nerve-wracking and aggravating moments for the Liverpool faithful. So, you look at the, miscues, the mishaps he's had, and you really have to wonder, is he the right man for Liverpool moving forward? I say the answer is no. I think there is a terrific reason why Jurgen Klopp signed Loris Karius over the summer. Just think about that. That's actually a pretty good joke because Loris Karius is what the whole Tottenham defense has been saying for the past few seasons. Hugo Loris Karius. I thought that was funny. But Karius is, a really, really exciting acquisition for the Reds. I mean, I've only seen highlights of him, so I can't say I know his game all that well, but I do know from what I've seen that he is a very talented, gifted keeper who does not give up. He's made some truly wonderful saves through his resilience, and, I'm very excited for him. He's very young. I believe he's only 22 years old, so he has a long way to go in terms of development. His peak is certainly still ahead of him, but you gotta like where he's coming from. People considered him to be among the best goalkeepers in the Bundesliga when he was playing his trade at Mainz. So I truly believe that once he gets healthy and recovers from that broken hand, that he will be the man to lead the Reds forward. So that being said, it's kind of interesting how the Reds were forced to sign Alex Manager, a former Arsenal keeper who's now 39 years old, to be the third choice keeper. I think he's there for really mentorship purposes more than anything. He's really not going to offer much now at this stage in his career. But it is interesting to note that the reason why he was signed, as Jurgen Klopp pointed out, is because Brian Fulton and Danny Ward cannot be recalled from their loans. Ward seems to have a promising future, even though he seems to be undersized. But that being said, that's something to look forward to in the future. But at the end of the day, Reds fans can only hope that Mignolet will be better than he's been in the past, which isn't saying a whole lot, up until Karius gets healthy, because as soon as Loris Karius' hands are healed, everyone's going to be saying, Loris Karius, the Liverpool Reds. Looking forward to it.